Good morning, sleepyhead. How are you, cheeky monkey? Do you feel better? Bibi? Przynieś Kubusia. Przynieś. Bibi? Przynieś Kubusia. Bibi? Przynieś. Okay, it's not working. She's very depressed today. She's suffering from separation anxiety and emotional breakdown, as you can see, because my mom brought her here today and she misses her so badly. Bibi, I know it's tragic, but you have to move on for now. She will come back. Don't you worry. Bibi, move on. You're an adult now. You have to star in my video now and earn some money for your fancy snacks. You're a big girl now. High time for you to work. Is that okay? Is that alright? Okay, we'll have to sort this somehow. Hopefully we'll reach agreement. Speaking of money, today we're going to discuss very popular asked question and a subject that has been demanded so many times, which you already know from the title, which is how much do we earn as flight attendants? What is the flight attendant salary? What is the pay? And all things money. Because let's be honest, everyone is interested in that part of the job. It is not a charity. No one wants to do their work for free. And everybody wants to be rewarded as best as possible for their hard work. So there's nothing wrong in being interested how much will you get paid when you start a work in a certain environment or a certain job industry. Right, Bibi? Today's your turn to take part in my videos and earn some money too. Good. But before we start, first of all, I want to thank you so much for so many lovely wishes. As you might know, I recently got married and I got so many wishes from you, both on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you so much for that. And if you are new to my channel, you can check my own wedding Insta stories on my Instagram, which I will link down below. So I encourage you to do so. It was beautiful. It was more than I ever dreamed of and more than I ever wanted. So have a look at that. And the second thing I want to touch before we start, before we get into main subject, is recently I gained so many new followers. So I'm very surprised and very happy and very grateful for that. I would want to know where are you guys from, so please leave me a comment down below telling me where you are from. I'm very interested in that. And thank you again for subscribing to my channel and welcome. For those of you who are already subscribed, welcome again. And let's get started. As I already said, how much do flight attendants earn is one of the most frequently asked questions regarding to my flight attendant videos, and there's no surprise in that. As I said, everybody wants to know how much they will be rewarded when they go to work. And let's be honest, I, speaking of myself, started this job just for money. Traveling the world and everything else was just a bonus for me, but my main concern at the time was money. I had a mortgage for this lovely apartment to pay, so what tempted me was money purely. And I have to say I didn't have a bad salary before that. For those of you who don't know, I have a master's degree in finance and I was working in a bank in the mortgage department for 4 years. So I was doing pretty well before that, but still I was tempted for something different, a change, financial improvement of my situation, as well as complete change of a lifestyle, traveling the world. So then I became flight attendant. If you want to know more how did I become flight attendant, you can check my video, which I will link down below. But let's get to the numbers. That's what we are here for. So first of all, you have to know that there are 3 main airlines in the area, in Middle East, I mean, that counts. There are like 3 airlines that matters: Emirates, Etihad, and Qatar. The financial conditions of employment are pretty much the same. That's why I include 3 of them in my video. I have friends in all of those airlines, and I know that living and working and rewards conditions are pretty much the same, including benefits, salary, and you name it, whatnot else. Flight attendant salary consists of 3 things. You've got the base salary, you've got flying hours, like how many hours you spend up in the air, it all adds up and then it adds to your salary, as well as layover money. Because if you are outstationed, not in your base where you live, you get extra money for all these hours that you spend outstationed to spend for food, enjoyment, entertainment, whatever you want. So you've got these 3 components of your salary. One of the frequent questions that I'm being asked as well is if you are being paid during the training, because first you are taking part in a training where you are being taught everything that you need to know before you start the job. So during this training, you've been paid 2,000 dirhams. Let me just make it clear. All the numbers I'm going to mention will be in dirhams, which is a local currency of United Arab Emirates, Emirati dirham. For those of you who are from Poland and you are watching, Emirati dirham is the same as zloty. So I will be, when I mention dirhams, it's the same amount in zlotys. I will also try to tell you how much it is in dollars and pounds, but the rest, all the other currencies, you have to calculate for yourself. I can't list it in all the currencies. So when you start flying, your basic salary will be 2,500 dirhams, which is 2,500 dirhams, which is $680 and 550 pounds. Zloty is 260.70 right now because apparently the exchange rate has changed. So that's what you get when you start flying for the first half year. After half year, your basic salary increases to 3,500, which makes it $953 and 770 pounds, which is not bad. That's what you get as your basic salary when you start flying. The rest of your salary depends on your roster. How many turnarounds you get, how many layovers you get, how much time you spend at station, how long your flights are going to be. If you are doing only turnarounds, of course you're going to earn less because you are not spending any time out station. If you are doing only ultra long haul flights, although you are exhausted, you're going to earn so much more because you spend more time up in the air as well as more time out station to recover. So the salary varies so much. What also influences your salary is the type of aircraft you are trained for, because if you are flying Dreamliner or if you are flying Airbus 380 double-decker like I did, you get longer routes and longer layovers, mostly layovers, not that many turnarounds, if any at all. So that means your salary increases so much. If you are only flying small aircraft like Airbus 320, you get paid less, obviously. So it all depends on your roster. But it all gives you not a clear picture of how much you will earn. So what everybody is interested in is how much at the end of the day, because that's what we care about, yeah? So I will skip the part telling you how much per hour, how much per layover in this continent and this continent, because layover gratification also varies depending on the continent you are flying to. But let's skip that part. Let's get to the final numbers, what you find on your account, because that's what we want to know, right? So as an FA, I mean working, flight attendant working in economy class, if you are flying only turnarounds, not many layovers, just Airbus 380, you will earn around 8,000 dirhams, which will be, let me tell you, yeah, 7,000 dirhams is $1,900 and 1,500 pounds. 8,000 would be $2,200 roughly, and 1,800 pounds roughly. So that's what you get as a total if you are flying turnarounds mostly. If, on the other hand, you are trained for Dreamliner and Airbus 380, as I mentioned before, and you are doing ultra long haul flights most of the time, not many turnarounds, you have layovers very, very far away, like US or Australia, you can earn as an economy crew up to 12,500. That was like my best salary that I was getting, but that depends on the roster. Your salary may vary from 10,000 to 12,500, which will be, let me tell you, which will be something between 2,800 US dollars and 2,200 pounds, which is 10,600 Polish zlotys, starting from up to 12,500 dirhams, which is 3,400 US dollars and 2,750 pounds. That makes 13,350 Polish zlotys. Come on, this is great. This is perfect salary. You have, by thinking of that salary, you have to always keep in mind that earnings in aviation industry varies tremendously depending on the airlines that you work for. It's a big difference, starting from low-cost airline to local airlines, even to national carriers in some countries, including Poland as well. So the difference is tremendous in earning, and trust me, all those girls that I know, none of them would ever earn this much in their own countries, including US, as far as I know. So that's a win-win for everyone. Also, you have to keep in mind that basic salary grows 1,000 up depending on the class you are working in. So 1,000 more for business class and 1,000 more for first class as well. So if you add all the numbers, you end up with pretty good salary. Let's be honest. Also, you have to keep in mind that this is completely tax-free income. You don't pay any tax, so all this is amount you get in your account, in your pocket. No, the company doesn't take anything away from you. So whatever you earn, you get it. Plus, you don't have to pay for your accommodation, and all bills are covered. You don't have to pay for the hotels wherever you go. So everything you earn is just for you. You can save it, you can spend it for food, you can spend it for entertainment, you can send money back home, you can do whatever you want with that. And that's a pretty good chunk of money to work with. As far as I know, judging by myself and my friends, it's only enough to work there a couple of years to pay quite a big mortgage for a home or apartment back home if you are interested in. If you want to know why, despite such wonderful financial conditions and all the benefits and perks of that job, I decided to quit my job, you can watch my video, 5 reasons why I decided to quit my cabin crew job. I will link it at the end of this video as well as in the description box below. I hope you find this video helpful, interesting and attractive. If you have any other questions about that subject, please let me know. I will try to answer all of them. I read every single of your comments. I encourage you to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. There is so much more content coming about cabin crew lifestyle, all the subjects connected to flight attendant job, as well as lots of my wedding content, moving vlogs, because I'm moving again soon, and lots of interesting content. So subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.